The reason why I wrote these books, the reason why I did a movie is so that if Mariel Hemingway, who comes from this family that everybody thinks is cool or not cool or whatever, or they want to call it cursed, if she talks about her story, maybe I can get somebody who's in the Midwest or just suffering somewhere in silence to find a safe space to tell their story so that they can start to heal. You know, they'd have one glass of wine and things were kind of happy, and they were actually having a regular conversation.
No, I'm fine.
But after a couple of glasses of wine and the alcohol kicked in, nastiness would happen. I'm much happier with how I dealt with it in the book because than the movie. In the movie, it was too, like I was saying something that I'm not sure happened. It was what it felt like. So it felt like there was inappropriate stuff going on that I never saw. I wasn't witness to anything that was horrible or horrific or, you know, that would cause anything. But what I do know is that my father drank, and when he drank, he changed.
I always avoided right in here. This is where he killed himself.
I do feel a responsibility to honor it in the way that it is. And there's a lot of misinterpretations about what, you know, people say that the Hemingway family is cursed, you know, the Hemingway curse, like the Kennedys are cursed with whatever they have in their families. So for me, it's kind of like debunking myths. I don't think my grandfather was a great writer because he drank too much and lived a hard life. I think he was a great writer because he worked really hard to be a great writer, and he was, you know, he was gifted. He was a genius. And I think if he were to do it all over again, he wouldn't do it drinking. And the irony in that is he never wrote drunk. That was like a rule of his. I will not, you know. So obviously at some level he understood that. And I just want people to appreciate the greatness of my family and also appreciate how we are just like everyone else at the same time in some way.